Hello, this is Group 1 and today we're gonna be presenting the psychodynamic theory. In this presentation, we're gonna dive in the history, development, and origins of this theory. Psychodynamic theory falls under the umbrella of the psychoanalysis theories, which is a branch in psychology where they believe that our behavior is motivated by inner forces, memories, and conflicts that we have little or no awareness or control over. These inner forces were believed that these stem from childhood and follow us throughout adulthood and all development. The first person who introduced psychodynamics is Sigmund Freud in 1890 till 1960. Sigmund was born in Austria but was raised in Vienna. In 1881, he finished med school to be a neurologist, but instead he opened his own psychological clinic to treat patients with psychological disorders. The first discovery of psychodynamics started with a patient called Anna O, who was being treated for hysteria by Dr. Joseph Brewer. Dr. Joseph Brewer was Freud's mentor and friend. He said that Anna suffered from symptoms like visual disturbance, hallucination, partial paralysis, and speech problem. Dr. Brewer wrote about her case in his book that he released in 1895, called it The Studies of Hysteria. But when Freud read this book, he was led to believe that Anna's symptoms were a result of her childhood abuse. He established that traumatic experience, especially childhood traumatic experience, can leave an integral effect on a person and alter their understanding of the world. Freud began his journey to investigate the inner mind. In 1896, he found the key to his own system by naming it psychoanalysis. The publication established Freud as the father of psychoanalysis, and Freud began his journey to dive in the inner mind. He released his first book, The Interpretation in Dream, in 1900, where he believed that there's a connection between dreams and the unconscious mind. He created models to explain his theories, like the models of the mind, which includes conscious, unconscious, and preconscious. And then he created the defense mechanism and psychosexual stages and many more. Freud's work was viewed as revolutionary in the field of psychology, where he started gaining recognition internationally and followers. Many famous psychologists followed his lead in the psychoanalysis, where they also believed that the childhood and inner mind have long-lasting effect on our actions. Many of these psychologists were Erik Erikson, Carl Jung, and Ernst Jones. And till this day, psychoanalysis is used successfully to treat patients and further understand of the inner mind.